Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about part two of our ultimate guide to solo cruising. Today we're going to go through some helpful tips for solo travelers. Right after this. Hey everyone, Johnny from Bite Size Cruises. Today's part two of our ultimate guide of solo cruising. So let's get into this today. We're going to have some tips for you for the solo cruise of your life. So tip number one is make sure you get the internet package. This is a popular tip. We did a whole bunch of research when we were doing this video, and all of the videos have make sure you get an internet package. There's a few reasons for this. One, you're sailing alone. Friends and family at home are going to want to make sure they can reach you, to make sure you're okay, to make sure everything's going all right, to make sure you haven't been abducted by pirates, just to make sure everything's cool. So having the internet is going to be helpful there. That way you can talk to them and let them know, hey, I'm in this port, hey, I'm going here, hey, I'm doing this. It's good to have accountability. It's good for people to know where you are and that you're okay. Number two on that topic is invariably over the course of a 7-day cruise, 10-day cruise, 4-day cruise, whatever it is, I just got off a 10-day cruise by myself. I am very introverted. And there were definitely times on that cruise where I needed to talk to somebody. So I will not go out of my way to, I try to like push myself outside of my comfort zone and talk to people and meet people and go to different events around the ship. But there are times where you just need to communicate with somebody. So having that internet package, you can pick up the phone, you can call back home. You might just need that like quick mental health, moment where you can check in with somebody, make sure things are cool, make sure you're feeling all right. And even if you're not feeling okay, so you have someone to talk to, you can get on social media, you can get your text messages going or email going so you can reach out to other people. I think that's really important as well. And then again, you're by yourself. So sometimes if I'm on a cruise by myself and I'm sitting at dinner by myself, I will, just because there's nothing to do, I'll read something. I might take my Kindle with me, or I might take my phone and just scroll Instagram or post some photos or do different things like that while I'm at dinner. So internet package is very important for those things. So number two is a pre-cruise tip is look for solo supplement deals. This is where it's great to have a travel agent. You could certainly book everything on your own now. I know people, every time we talk about being travel agents, people will say, oh, there's still travel agents, still exists. It does. And there are really compelling reasons. This is one of them. Travel agent can really help you find a really good deal if you are a solo cruiser. They can also keep that in mind if they see something pop up. Before we became travel agents, my travel agent would reach out to me and say, hey, I know you travel by yourself a lot. There's a really good deal on this. Do you want to go on this cruise? Those are great communications from a travel agent. So look for those solo supplement deals. Up next, enjoy your own pace. You're by yourself. You don't have to rush to different things. You can get to places early if you like to. I'm nuts. I like to get to places early. I'll go there early and just sit and read. I don't feel judged when I'm by myself. I can go to the theater. I can go to watch the movie on the pool deck. I can do all those things at my own pace. If I don't want to go to the dining room, I just want to walk up to the buffet and have lunch or dinner, I can certainly do that. So enjoy that you're at your own pace. Going back to our original first tip, our next one is make sure your family has the ship phone number and your room number. So if you don't, for any whatever reason, have that internet package, or you don't have your phone with you all the time, look, we all have families, things happen, whether you're home or you're away, you want to be able to make sure they can get in touch with you. Every cruise ship has a telephone number. Every cruise ship has your room. You can get a direct dial to your room. It might cost you $10. That's fine. Somebody needs to get a hold of you. So make sure, do a little research ahead of time, your ship phone number and your room number to your family. At this time, we would like everybody to please subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. It goes a long way in helping us make these videos and helping us go on some really cool trips. So please subscribe. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So next up is don't sweat dining alone. I love dining alone. It's one of my favorite things. I do love going on cruises with friends and family and enjoying those times together, but man, it's nice sometimes. You can get into any reservation. You could do anything. I can go to dinner anytime. I can go in and just be like, hey, it's just me, and I can get a table or a seat somewhere. So don't sweat dining alone. People will talk to you. I always have people talk to me like, is your wife sick? Is something going on? And then invariably you're like, nah, I'm just by myself. And then it just stirs up conversation like, oh, do you cruise by yourself? What do you do? Those type of things. So don't sweat it. People will talk to you. It's a fun thing. Or you just have peace and quiet and read a book. Going right along that, it's so easy to find seats and reservations. You want to go to the show and you're running a little bit late, you can always find a seat for one. It's really hard sometimes to find a seat for two, but you could squish in there next to somebody that was trying to leave like a seat between them and another group. You're in there. So next up, be careful out at port. So one of the bad things about cruising alone is you don't have like your travel buddy. So try to, if you're going to do excursions, try to go with a group. If you are going to go out and explore on your own, which is totally fine, that's where you want to be connected. Make sure you mind your P's and Q's. Know where you're at, know where you're going, know where to find help if you need it. So be careful out at port. So the next one is join the Facebook group. So I have really good advice for joining these groups. Facebook, Cruise Critic, whatever it is. Join the Facebook or Cruise Critic roll call or group before your cruise. There's a lot of great information that goes in there. You're going to get a lot of tips and tricks. You could sign up for, sometimes they do room crawls, they do slot pulls, the casino, meet and greets, all those type of things. The minute you get on the ship, leave those groups because it becomes a bastion of negativity. Everybody's complaining about my food was cold today. This is the worst cruise line. I hate all these people. I went here and they wouldn't give my daughter. Just leave the groups. Or mute it if you want to stay in there and look at certain things. But I find it to be super negative once you get on the ship. Usually there's like a few hundred people in those groups, and then 90% of them tend to be negative or quiet, which is, the same. So finally, the last one is, will I be lonely? And the answer is, you have to answer that for yourself. I definitely felt lonely on this 10-day one a little bit. That was a little too long for me. 4 days is, I can breeze through. 7, I need a little bit of support, but on the 10-day, I definitely got lonely. So look, build yourself a little fortress of people that you can reach out to, social media. You might be extroverted. If you're extroverted, you're never going to feel lonely. I'm introverted, so it's a little bit harder. But enjoy yourself. It's an amazing cruise experience. You're going to have a ton of fun. You're going to meet a ton of new people. Go have a blast. Enjoy your cruise experience. If you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments below, or feel free to email me at jp@bitesizecruises.com. It's bite with a Y, B-Y-T-E. And thanks so much again for watching. We will have part 3 out tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone.